Todd Cars. With that being said, this is a tribute to Mr. Alex Trebek and my three contestants. We're going to get going right away. Mr. Brunsma won first. After we go to the categories, movies, staff, South Dakota facts, and NFL sports. With that, Mr. Brunsma, you get to pick first.
Let's go movies for 100.
Movies for 100.
That's ST Facts.
Oh, we're going ST Facts. Go ahead. How are the top 10 counties listed on a license plate?
Oh.
Go.
The population.
Correct. You have the board. Miss Larson.
SD facts for 200.
Oh, ST Facts. Who designed the Mount Rushmore? Oh, Miss. Oh,
You didn't clear it out.
who designed Mount Rushmore? Oh, Mr. Brunsbach.
Gutzen Borglum. Who is Gutzen Borglum?
Oh, thank you. You got that right. Mr. Brunsbach, you're in for 200. Let's go to the next one.
Let's go SD Facts for 300.
Oh, 300. What is the state flower of South Dakota?
What is the Pask?
That is correct. We have a heated game here. The American past flower. With that, you have the board now, Mr.
Do
Carter.
SD Facts for 400.
Oh, we are running the board here, folks. 400. What is the state animal of South Dakota? Go ahead. Bah. Anybody else?
What is the Coyote?
That is correct. Remember, Ms. Larson, we have to phrase this in the form of a question. Yes, what is this? American Coyote is right. With that, you have the board. Oh, pardon me, Mr. Harder, you have the board.
Thank you, Todd. I'll do SD Facts for 500.
And we're going down to the final fact. What year was South Dakota made a state? Mr. Brunsma.
What is 1889?
That is correct. As we go to our first round of Jeopardy and clear our first whole board. With that, we'd like to introduce the contestants right now. Mr. Harder, we know that you recently started here. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself here at the school?
My name is Zach Harder. I love cats.
Mr. Harder, yeah, he has a good cat story, I'm sure.
I'm going to follow up with that, and I'm Kyle Brunsma, and I love dogs.
Oh, we have another good dog story here, and Miss Larson.
I'm Ryan Larson, and I'm allergic to both of them.
All right. So, with that, I do believe Mr. Harder has the board because he just ran the 500. Go ahead.
Let's go staff for 100.
Staff for 100. Oh, that's the daily double. Mr. Harder, you are sitting at 700, so you can bet up to 700.
700.
And now remember, he would just go, and we are in what? Staff for 100 is the first daily double. Who is the head PHS custodian? You just...
Who is Jim White?
That is correct. He just doubled up. Way to go, Mr. Harder. Go ahead, Mr. Harder.
Let's go with staff for 200.
Staff for 200. Who is the youngest certified teacher here? Ooh, Mr. Harder.
Who is Miss Rayanne Larson?
Who is Miss Medlin?
That is correct. That is. Miss Medlin is the youngest. You are very close on that one, I do believe. Go ahead, Miss Larson. You are in the board now.
Staff for 300.
Staff for 300. What teacher was a starting quarterback for the Selby Lions? Mr. Harder.
Me.
Yes.
Who is Mr. Todd Cars?
That is correct. But let me finish that. Starting quarterback for the Selby Lions in 1982. Yes, that is correct. And the answer was yes. Go ahead.
Staff for 400.
Staff for 400. You guys ready for this one? What is Mrs. Harris's maiden name? Oh, nobody got that. And the maiden name of Mrs. Harris is Sachs. All right. With that being said, we're going to go on. Go ahead, Mr. Who had the board?
Me.
Yeah, thank you. Let's go. You want to finish it out?
Staff for 500.
Let's go. We're going to finish it out. Who is the oldest staff member in the school? Oh, Mr. Harder got that one.
Who is Mr. Randall?
Okay. Either of you?
That's wrong. Looks the oldest. Who is Mrs. Harris?
No guess. And we'll go there. And it is, who is Mrs. Liz Parse?
Who is that?
Yeah. You might not know all of them.
That's not even a real person.
Oh, he is way down in the reading department down there, yes. Hey, it costs you some money, but we got 700, 200, and minus, is that a minus 500? Brunswick?
No,
Plus.
he's at 200.
Oh, he's at 200.
Well, that was
Okay.
500, actually.
Okay, with that, I believe it was you, wasn't it? That got staff 500, so back to you. Nobody got it right. We have
NFL
no-
sports for 100, Todd.
We are gonna go to NFL sports. Mr. Harder's got, which division of the NFC did the Philadelphia Eagles play in? Mr. Brunswick,
What is the NFC?
what division though?
Oh, what division?
Keep
What
going.
is the NFC North? East.
Incorrect.
Oh, let's go. Are we gonna accept that?
The Northeast?
Northeast? No, Mr. Harder.
No.
What is the NFC East?
That is correct.
Oh.
It's the East Division. Northeast, I don't know. Alright, back to you, Mr. Harder.
NFL sports for 200.
200. Which NFL team had the most Super Bowl wins in the NFL? Obviously. What team has the most Super Bowl wins? Mr. Harder.
Who is the New England Patriots?
That is correct. The New England Patriots. And with that, go ahead.
NFL sports for 300.
300. We're gonna. Oh, he hit another daily double. We're gonna go the next one because maybe we should have the before we see this. What is one of the original NFL teams? Mr. Harder, how much do you have? 1,300.
Yes.
Go
I'll
ahead.
to 1,300.
He's gonna go it all. Can you come up with an answer here?
Green Bay Packers.
That is correct. That is one of the 7 originals. There they are. That should have probably been tossed out a little sooner next time with that. Hey, where are we going?
NFL sports for 400.
400. How much is a 30-second commercial cost in the 2021 Super Bowl? Oh, nobody's gonna push that. Yeah, I forgot to clear. Go ahead.
What is $5 million? Shoot.
It's a tough one. Nobody? What is $5.6 million? We cannot accept that, Mr. Harder. No, you could be upset later on. With that being said, we'll move on.
NFL sports for 500.
For 500. And what is Pittsburgh Steelers had? Oh, what Pittsburgh Steeler had the immaculate reception? Mr. Brunswick.
Who is Franco Harris?
That is correct. Who is Franco Harris for 500? And now, Mr. Brunswick, we're going to probably start in the movies category.
School movies for 100.
For 100. What is the famous movie in which a dog gets shot because it has rabies? No.
Oh,
Miss
the
Larson.
What?
Mr. Brunswick.
What is Old Yeller?
That is correct. Miss Larson will eventually learn, but the game will be over. Go ahead.
Let's go movies for 200.
Movies for 200, Mr. What was the first Star Wars movie to have aired in the theaters? First one.
What is episode 4?
Are we going to accept that?
Yeah.
We will accept that. It's A New Hope. We were looking for
That's
the
episode 4.
episode
You won't
4,
accept
A New
$5
Hope.
million
It was
for
episode
5.6.
4. We went to
Seems a
the
little
judges
sexist.
and we will accept it, especially after we buzzed her twice. Go ahead, Miss Larson.
Movies for 300.
Movies for 300. What is the highest grossing film in the world? What has been?
What
Miss Larson?
is Avengers Endgame?
That is correct! Avengers Endgame. Recently just took over.
I was gonna go with the Titanic.
Recently just took over
Avatar.
Avatar. Yes, there we go.
That one.
Larson.
Movies 400.
Movies for 400. What movie has the quote, Toto? I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. Mr. Brunswick.
What is Wizard of Oz?
That is correct, Mr. Brunswick. What is the Wizard of Oz? And now we got the final Jeopardy category for 500. Maybe. What is the name of Quentin's shark hunting boat in Jaws? Oh, did you push that or did I just look at? Anybody? Nobody? What is the orca? The orca. Hey, we're gonna go to Final Jeopardy. The Final Jeopardy category is superintendents. So we're gonna take a short break, and you guys will make your wagers on there of what you got. We've got 2,200 for Mr. Harder, Miss Larson, 500, and Mr. Brunswell 1,100. So make your wagers, and the final Jeopardy category is superintendent. Superintendents. Final Jeopardy was superintendents. And with that, the question is, who is our current or who is our new superintendent starting in the 21-22 school year? Now, we'll start with, well, when you're done, we'll start with Miss Larson because she's at 500. And what did you wager? She wagered $4.99. Who is Leslie Larson? She is correct for $4.99. Put that up there. So you just kind of doubled up, about $9.99. Brunswick, Mr. Brunswick, you got $1,100, and you wrote down Leslie Larson, 100. You wagered it all, $1,100. So you just went to $2,200. We could have a barn burner here with Mr. Harder. Mr. Harder goes $100, and he gets Leslie Larson.
Let's go!
Spelled him wrong.
No,
No,
it doesn't matter.
I looked her up on
No,
Facebook.
it's Ian. It's Ian.
Oh, that's
Ian.
bull honky.
With that being said, hey, we'd like to congratulate you, Mr. Harder, to come back. Your total winnings today was $2,300. Nice. And we thank you all for being on our episode of Jeopardy.
Woo!